I know you only want like your way. But I'm like, you know what's telling me I'm little bit, then, you know, I'm gonna let me away.
Okay. We're here. Wait, why are we already talking about food? Dude, we're already talking about food? Damn, now you're gonna get me hungry. I'm not gonna lie. Ahoy, ahoy. My boy Taz Tank, how's it going? Oh my gosh. I'm excited. I'm prepared. I'm ready. Not really, because I have no idea what is gonna be going on in this game. Making some chicken and cooking some ranch bacon salad with it. Okay, never mind. You lost me with the salad. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm not too sure how this is gonna work. This is my first kind of test and everything for it. I'm hoping it goes well. I've already created my character. Technically, I just customized my own king. He looks kind of goofy, I know. But you can't really see it. I don't know if that's just my screen or what, but down here it's too easy. Alright guys, I'm playing a game and don't know what to do other than grind. Should I grind jewel craft, arcane engineering, armor, or weaponings? All I'm saying is arcane would honestly be kind of fire. Uncultured. I've never had pasta. Dude, honestly, I'm kind of agreeing. It just sounds like the coolest. But I'm going with this region. I feel like this is like the best one to go for. I'm gonna show off all of them because I feel like that's fair. There's this one, which is red, so I'm like a teal color. There's the blue, which is like the Vikings and stuff like that. There's purple, which is like honestly, it looks like goth, like a vampire, to be honest with you. Quit making fun of my blonde Harry Potter. He's goated. You basically got one of the 3 Musketeers right here. And then you got a green one. I don't really know what this one is. This one's like I couldn't really piece this one together. I guess it's because like this is throwing me off. But this is mine. I'm choosing this one. I want the purple. Goth is where it's at. What you mean? Green. How are you gonna go from purple to green? You already switch it up. But I feel like it's exciting to see which one to actually play as. I'm hoping it goes good. But I feel like the only way to really test it and see how it goes is to do a new dynasty. Our monarch name. Oh gosh, I did not think of this. So our actual monarch's name. Green looks Italian. That it. Pick number 3, my lord. Also, your monarchs are peak Mason. You should give him a raise. I'll have to. So the monarch's name. Damn, I should have really thought about this. Blonde Harry Potter. There you go. I feel like it's gonna bother someone if I don't fix this, so let me fix this real quick. I know there's gonna be that one person that's gonna be very upset if I don't fix this. So let me actually go through and fix this. Our dynasty name. I feel like it's just the dynasty name. I think it's just cows. I feel like that just makes sense. We are the dynasty of cows. King Blonde Harry Potter of the Cows Dynasty. That's just too good. Like, come on. I feel like that's a fire name. King Blonde Harry Potter of the Cows Dynasty. No, something better than cows? Of the... What can I do other than cows? I feel like cows kind of works. Blonde Harry Cows the second dynasty. Well, see, I feel like the second would be for like my name. I feel like cows is just too good. I'm kind of sticking to it. This is my dynasty. You guys get to name yours. I'm sticking to my dynasty, you know? That's just how it is. I like cows, my lord. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. That's why you're goated noble. Oh my gosh, that'd be too good. I'm not suggesting the second. It's a joke. Stream on Twitch and your viewers can join your game simply by typing into the chat. This is what we're doing. And I'm hoping it goes well for you guys. I'm hoping that kind of works the best. We already did this. And I'm gonna double check because I'd rather do that. Yeah, we're good. So we're all good on this part. So we should be fine. But I'm gonna go through and read all this. Barons of the Monarch. The barons are brash rural lords famous for their belgirus and fondness for hunting. Huzzah! Chiefs of the North. The chiefs are honorable warriors renowned for their pagan religion and prowess in combat. Okay. Counts of the East. The counts are ruthless aristocrats steeped in secrecy. Allegations of forbidden rituals are unproven. Grandees of the South. The Grandees are impassioned duelists known for their strict adherence to honor, etiquette, and the ninth god. Patrons of the Coast. The Patrons are wealthy, seafaring merchants noted for their cleverness, skill in negotiation, and ornate masks. So I am a barrow, or barons. I am a baron. I feel like that works. You know, it is definitely a cow. It is of the East. Our mighty ruler can't speak. I have a stutter. If you don't like that, off with your head. I feel like that's just like an easy thing to do. Off with your head. You don't agree? Get out of here. Oh, I get to choose multiple. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna choose one because I feel like that's fair. No revolution already. No revolution. We're not starting off like that. We're not doing that. We're starting off calm and peaceful. So I'm choosing red. That is mine. I'm gonna allow. I guess I should do a poll. So blue, purple, yellow, green. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a poll for you guys to kind of decide on. Let's see. Which monarch? Boom. Let's see. There was blue, purple, yellow, what, green? Got me peeking. And green. And I'm gonna give you guys a chance to sit there and chat it out. Your chatters filter into them. Oh, okay. Cows in Revolt already is wild. Wait, can you go over them again? No, they're on the screen. You can read them. You can go over them. Which monarch? This is what we're doing. I have them on screen for you guys, so that way you can see it yourself. I'm going to allow you to vote because we live in a democracy, maybe, for now. But there you go. It should be popping up for the poll. I hope it is. You know, sometimes it's like, it takes too long. I can't read. Okay. In our kingdom, we're gonna sit there and give you guys the knowledge to read. Hold on, I'm draining my pasta. Not even sharing with the group is kind of, you know, that's kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. You don't see it? Does it not pop up? It should show it. It's Viking, vampires, fanatics, and Venetians. Is that what that is? Am I smart enough to say that? See, good lord. So I'm getting a couple of votes. So I feel like it's somewhat working. They're all fun. Venetians are Italians, by the way, Mason. Oh, thank you for that one. Thank you. I needed to know that. Just so we're well clear. So we got a good 4. Right now it seems like green is gonna be 100%. And it seems like a lot of people, like, that's just the main vote. You don't see it? I'm upset if you don't see it. Let's see. I don't know why it's not popping up. I'm gonna try and run it again. See what's going on with it. Open it up. It doesn't auto pop up anymore. Ah, okay. There you go. There you go. So that probably has happened to a lot of you guys. You gotta open it up yourselves. I didn't know that. I'm not on that side. But no poll is wild. There is a poll. Okay, I got the poll going. It is running right now for you guys. So y'all need to decide if you're wanting. I'll go back through them while you guys are voting. Chiefs of the North. The chiefs are honorable warriors renowned for their pagan religion and prowess in combat. That's the blue. Counts of the East. The counts are ruthless aristocrats steeped in secrecy. Allegations of forbidden rituals are unproven. That is purple. Grandees of the South. The Grandees are impassioned duelists known for their strict adherence to honor, etiquette, and the ninth god. That is yellow. And Patrons of the Coast. The Patrons are wealthy, seafaring merchants noted for their cleverness, skill in negotiation, and ornate masks. And that is green. So those are your 4 votes that you guys can kind of pass around and see what you're thinking. Top left underneath Mason's screen. Oh, my bad. Thank you, Austin. Top left underneath. So, okay. So underneath my screen, there should be a poll. And it seems like, okay, I'm going to give it a little bit longer, but it seems like as of right now, it is going to be purple and yellow. Those are split 50-50. Are we doing 3 polls? No, we're just going to do this one. Because right now it's split purple and yellow, and it's an even 50-50. And I feel like for that just makes it to where we can do purple and yellow, and it's fair. Like, that seems good to me, I feel like. Okay, well, now y'all just did that on purpose. Okay, y'all just made it 25% blue, 25% purple, 25% yellow, and 25% green. I feel like y'all really did this on purpose. Like, I'm giving y'all freedom, and y'all are just like, nah, like, screw you. Okay, there we go, there we go. So green is, we're gonna end the vote. Let's give it 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so green won for that one. So we're gonna have green, and then we're gonna do one last poll. We're gonna take out green and see which one we're getting. So let's remove green. So now you guys have to vote on the last 3. So now you guys get to vote on this one and see which one you guys are thinking. Give y'all a couple of seconds to reread, think about it. Y'all are more likely gonna play as these other people, and I'm gonna play as red, is what I'm thinking. So that's how I'm seeing it. So now we have a reset. Basically, don't play as any of them. Oh, I don't get to play as any of them. That's fine. Okay, you're right. You're right. I forgot that I am king. I get to own all 3. That's my fault. Maybe I'll choose a different one other than red, but I'm still gonna choose for myself because I feel like, you know, as king, it's fine if I do that. I thought we were past these times. Nah, it's okay. We're bringing it back. It's a new hip thing. Poll for 3rd. Do you guys really want to poll for 3rd where I add in the red? Are you guys really wanting that? Or are you... I'll give y'all the freedom of that. We're gonna end this one because it seems like purple is the clear winner of the second choice. I'll give y'all purple too. I feel like this is it. So let's take off that. Green and purple are set. I feel like that's just an obvious thing. So now let me give you guys the benefit of actually getting a vote. I'm a good person. I'll throw in red just in case you don't want red. So you guys get this final vote of who you want your 3rd monarch or 3rd region to be. Pick number 3, my lord. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want red. in all fairness, I feel like as long as we work together as a team and everything's good, it'll be fine. I promise I'll provide for you guys. I promise. Nothing bad will happen. Nothing at all terrible or anything will go wrong. I promise. I'm only looking out for my region. That's crazy work. That is crazy work. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. So it seems like y'all are enjoying the idea of yellow. That's kind of what's leaning. Blue's catching up. Red is nowhere near. I appreciate you guys for telling me that. So, before our RP begins, I would like to declare I'm here for chaos. Oh my god. Bro. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. This is my first time playing, bro. I hope things go good and nothing goes wrong and I have to enslave a bunch of people. If I even get that chance, I'm hoping I do. Do not get to do that. That'd be terrible. Clip this now so when it goes to shit later, we can blame them. That's crazy, right? Hold up, I think my laundry needs to go into the dryer, BRB. That's wild, bro. So I think we got our clear winners. I feel like we don't need to hold off anymore. I'm going to put on the 3 teams, and I'm going to go back over them for the 3rd and final time, so you guys officially know. So, our 3 teams, or 3 regions, and are Counts of the East, which is purple. The Counts of Ruthless... hang on, bro, hang on. The Counts are ruthless aristocrats steeped in secrecy. Allegations of forbidden rituals are... I can't read the rest. Grandees of the South. The Grandees are impassioned duelists known for their strict adherence to honor, etiquette, and the 9th god. Patricians of the Coast, which is green. Patricians are wealthy, seafaring merchants noted for their cleverness, skill in negotiation, and ornate masks. Revolt. Wash her down in 2 minutes. 9th god. Bro, this is gonna go terrible. I'm excited. Let's begin. Join the game, my nobles. Come on. Your nobles may now join via Twitch chat with exclamation point and join, followed by pronouns. Join she. Okay. Players can join mid-game, and their wealth and region are saved in continued games. Okay, that's really cool. He's so popular they made 9. That's wild. So now you guys should be able to join and actually get in here. So I'll give you guys a second to do that. Everything. And I think it's randomly putting all into them. So if you didn't know what to do, it's exclamation point join he, and it'll put you into a different region. So I'll give y'all a second to do that before we begin. So right now it's a 2v2 v1, which is not really, I guess it's a v. It's just 2-2-1, but you know, it's fine. No, you don't. You know what, yellow? Dang, that's crazy. I feel so God. I will lead the merchants to gold, glory, and God. That is crazy work, bro. So I might have to put up a side note somewhere. For people that join. I'm gonna put up a side note real quick for people that join. Maybe if I know how to do this, if I'm smart enough to do this, just in case people who join. Can you change me to purple? I don't think I have control. I'm in purple. I can't see it. Yeah, you are in purple. I'm covering you. I'm sorry. Wait, yellow. You're stuck there. I'm sorry. Let's see. I gotta remember. So I'm gonna sit there and add it to where people that join know to do the exclamation point. If I remember how to do the text thing. Let's see. Here we go. Text. Let's add that. Let's do exclamation point join. And then if someone sits there, and I'll explain more in details. The text will be exclamation point join to join a region. Yeah. So do you guys think that is fair to put? I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it probably down, like probably down to here. I feel like that's fair to put. Like, or do you guys think I should go into more detail on it? Should I tell people about the whole you have to put like your gender or whatever? You need to own the game to choose region. Ah, that's actually really cool. I didn't know that. Do you guys think that's good? And then, or should I put like a parentheses and put like join and then like what, like gender? Or I guess he or is it either he or she? Is that what it was? I don't remember what the rules were. Is that right? Am I right on that part? I feel like that's too much. If someone tries to join, we'll explain to them. Chat, keep up with that. If someone tries to join, make sure they know what's going on with that. So if y'all see someone join, just make sure we know. That way they can join and have their own thing. Our Baron is unsure. No, it's fine. It's fine. So I feel like this is fine. We have 2 noble counts, 2 noble grandees, and 1 noble patricians. Let's see. I feel like this is a fair thing and everything. So why did the mod get what he wanted? He's cheating. He's hacking, I swear. But I think we're good to start. Just anybody you see that joins, make sure they know. Wait, can I? Yeah, make sure they know or exclamation point join, and then you'll have to explain that. You'll have to explain that to them. So I think we're good to begin, even though it's kind of odd and unfair. If people want to join, they'll join in, so it's okay. So let's go ahead and begin. Let's see what's going on. King of the Castle Primer. Is there even anyone in purple? Yeah, there's 2 people in purple. Except for Leona. No. Half of their head is crazy. So the Monarch winning, the path to victory, Monarch schemes, okay, Monarch defiance, Nobles winning, Nobles voting, Nobles rebellion. Okay. To win past all 3 stages of your scheme, each stage requires you to get stats to certain levels which are affected in votes. Nobles voting. Oh wait, I'm dumb. Hang on. How you vote is up to you. For your region, scheme to stop other schemes or for the good of the kingdom. If your defiance set is high enough, you can rebel. This bothers your scheme and is risky, especially if you have low military. Okay. You have to specify the color when joining. Looking awfully like Ron right now, Mason. King, I want to rebel. That's crazy. Each season, you'll get 3 events to play. Click on 1 to get started. Okay, guys, we're officially starting. I'm wondering if we're there. So we're gonna start with the path to victory, coronation, console, or the council introduction. Can you move face cam in your way? Yeah. There's. Let's see. I can. Where would you like it on the right, top right? Time for that revolution. It's crazy. I don't think you're really missing too much. I can go on the right side though, because I don't think I'm missing anything, but that's fine. Is that, or actually I guess bottom right. Would bottom right look better? You guys tell me. We're hip, we're cool. We do this stuff. Does that look better? Is that better for you guys to where you guys can actually see? That way you guys get to see everything. Yeah, my area is huge for now. With the join a region too. Oh yeah, I guess I should do that. I forgot all about that. Let's move that down to above our head. Right there. And I think we're good for the clear. I feel like a good way to start this off is the council introduction. Our request list. X is crazy. The Monarch. This is your Monarch, the streamer's character. They'll appear in most stories, but not all. Kingdom stats. These are the kingdom stats. If any of them are 0 at the start of a season, the game will end. Okay. We gotta remember that. Region stats. These are the region stats. Stats determine which events are generated. Defiance. If defiance is higher than both authority and stability, a region can trigger a rebellion. This will pause their scheme and is risky if military is low. Noble list. You can scroll through the full list of nobles and their wealth here. Okay, so the Chancellor, I'm gonna guess, is none of y'all for now. It says that right where your face cam was covering. So, my personal wealth looking good. Okay. Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course, the scorching south. Council of the East, introduce your... Okay, so I get to go to each one of y'all independently. So I think I'm just going to go in order. I'm going to go to the Council of the East. Hail is crazy. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Majesty. May you escape the doom from that befell your predecessor. Okay. Thank you, Kingdom Knight. Appreciate that. Now to the patricians of the coast. A pleasure, Serene Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Thank you. You're the goat, or... To the grandees of the south, may the ninth god bless your reign, Your Majesty. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. Thank you. I appreciate it. And with that, the introductions are done. Damn, that was fast. I thought more was gonna happen. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices after the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all cost. Damn. I'm not paying taxes is crazy. I say we do the coronation and then the path to victory. I feel like that just makes sense. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Should I be giving the orders now? Oof. Oof. Do we want to be strict? Oh my gosh. I can't see the entire screen. Blonde, RP, Faith, and Defiance. I don't know why it's blocked off right here. I see that too. Why is that like that? Is that just a thing? Did mine glitch out? Because I can also not see that. Maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe it's while we're here. Hang on, I'll try and fix it once we get on with this. I guess it's in a week's time. Should I be giving the orders? Dude, this is two different ones. Why the hurry? You know, delay any longer would make the nobles restless, and when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. Very well then, what must I do? I don't want that, I suppose. They wouldn't dare. I am restless. No. I'll try and fix it. I got you. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What is my coronation? This is so weird. Okay, of course. They wanted to walk all over you with that attitude. Shall we call the nobles in? Okay. Choices and stats. Certain choices will change stats. Some choices that do so will indicate this change here. Not all choices that change stats have these indicators, and they do not show the region effect. Okay. Voting. These are the upcoming choices your nobles will vote on. Each of these may change stats in some way. Hey, you better be careful with your words. I'm being good. I'm being good. I'm a good king, I swear. You agree on all your money, not biased, by the way. This is wild. Okay. What is the laws? You may use one law per vote. Try using your veto on one option you dislike. When the vote opens, nobles vote using the command !vote, followed by the choice letter. Okay, so make sure you guys remember that. !vote, and then you put A, B, C, D. The timer. The monarch may close the vote anytime after all nobles have voted, or the timer hits 0. Okay, so be prepared, because it's about to give you guys the option to vote. So I'm giving you guys the chance to vote, but I'm also going to read it myself, so you guys know what's going on. Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. Proceed with a religious ceremony that honors the ninth god. Throw the king into the river. That's wild. Troops shall bear the king through the streets atop his shield. Those are your 4 options. Give all the money and then make him king. Steal all money. That's wild. There's something wrong with the screen. I don't know what this is. I think after this I'm gonna have to vote, or I'm gonna have to try and fix it. Like once we get back to the map screen, I'm gonna have to go back to there. Because you can't see what your faith is, and it seems like your faith does stuff right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so C options, including veto and etc., should be next start vote. Huh. I'm gonna try and fix it after this. So now you guys can vote. I'm sorry, I didn't get to see that. You'll want to veto us, trust me. See, I'm gonna guess it's something with how like the screen was going. I'm gonna try and fix that after this. I see how it is. You guys really want me in the freaking river. Okay, that's great. Everybody wants me in the river, and we're going in the river. What kind of coronation should be held for the new king? Throw the king into the river is wild. This shows which stat has changed and how much by. Okay. So stability is now civil. Authority is now dubious. Don't miss that. I already know. I already love you all. It's wild. It is decided the king will be thrown in the river. What kind of coronation is that? Let me get changed out of my nice robes. Come on, guys. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back into the bank soaking wet, the chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Look, all I'm saying, Bradford, if you're wanting to be here, let's see. I don't know why it won't let me fix it. There is no just like, there we go, hang on. I'll pick you up is crazy. I wonder if it's because how, let's see. I want to see if this fixes it. Nope. Okay. This just makes it look worse. I was hoping it'd go. I'll pick. You know that wet Harry Potter, my king. Proud. I'm glad wet blonde Harry Potter makes you proud. I don't know why it's like this. I'm hoping this gets fixed. Ah, there we go. There we go. It is fixed now. We're in the clear. Harley, if you want to join a region, Harley, click exclamation point and then join. Exclamation point join or something. Can the patrons have all the money now? Not yet. Okay. Not yet. Here, heir and ambition. A monarch must acquire an heir and complete their ambition to win the game. A spouse is useful, but not necessary. Okay. Win in the game. Complete your ambition before a scheme or rebellion usurps you, or before you lose all authority, treasury, stability. Oh my gosh. Okay. Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet in your place. How can I stop them? To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you're worthy of the crown by completing ambition. Okay. I am scheming is crazy. Bro, I feel like all of y'all are just plotting against me already. Like, there is no like changing that at all. My question is this: when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Scheming intensifies. Where are you getting this heir from, huh? Yeah, Harley can be my heir. That's fine. That's fine. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? So I get to decide on a goal to aim for. Oof. I feel like the easiest one to do. Okay, fine. We're going to the top right now before I decide what I'm going to do. Are you guys okay with it covering this person's face so it's a mystery and you don't know who it is? That way you don't know who this person that's talking is every time. There we go. That should be fine. I mean, from the side, upside down, left, right, however you like it. That's crazy. Let us vote. This isn't up to you. This is up to me. This is my choice. I think I'm going to go for a... I can't go for authority. I know you guys are going to go against me. My lord, please put her somewhere else. I want to see my face when I appear. Oh my gosh. I got you. Hang on. Let's see. Let's do, would bottom left work? I feel like bottom left is pretty good. That's not gonna block anything for you guys, I hope. And then the text. Should we have the text like... I guess we can just have it right there. There we go. I'm trying, but Mason's not submissive enough. Since it is higher now. Is that better? I'm gonna see if you guys are satisfied with that. Are you guys satisfied with that? Very convenient, my lord. I appreciate you. Cover your face with the text. Oh, would this look a little better if I just went... is that how you want it? Is this what it needs to be? Okay, we are ready, my lord. What is your goal, so that I can find a way to help you? I feel like, so I can't choose authority because you guys are gonna go against me. I can't trade with y'all because y'all are gonna go against me. Stability, you guys are just gonna go wild. Oh my god, dude. It's cheap early 2000s ad. That's wild. I love trade. I feel like faith, military, or farming are some of the best. You guys are really high on a lot of this stuff, bro. I feel like, does this need to be higher? I need to get this higher. How easy that green is already trying to fade. Farm cause cows. Farm cause cows is kind of goated. Arlie, you gotta do like, it's exclamation point join, and then you gotta put like he or something like that, and then you'll join somebody. I'm going to do mighty. I'm doing this one. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners, or are you just hoping for a favorable passage in the history book? I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. That's crazy. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Now that you've played all events, advance the game by clicking End Season. What if I don't want to? What if I just want to kill everybody? Okay. Oh, look, it shows it right here. Type exclamation point join followed by your pronouns to join the game. It's literally right there. So literally, if you push exclamation point and then put a space and then put he, you should be good to join, and it'll let you join. So do I even need? I'm just gonna keep it there as a way for people to know. Each region will now vote for one of 3 randomly selected schemes. Okay, so I don't get to see this. Schemes are made up of 3 stages with specific stat requirements. Passing all 3 scheme stages places the region's climate on the throne, winning the game. Okay. Need a space, I think, Harley. Aspen of the H. Bradford family, infamous coastal entrepreneur, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Oh, I think we have all of our nobles. Yeah, we have all of our nobles here. This is our nobles, by the way. Fellow patrons of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Blonde Harry Potter. Something must be done. Oh gosh. Okay, you guys get to vote. What scheme should the patrons pursue? Overthrow the king and place their preferred climate as on the throne? So there's only 2 of y'all voting. Which works in the beginning and only if you own the game. Ah. So we should be good. So now you guys should be able to vote. And I think this is for our 2 green folks. So Arlie, you should be able to vote now. And literally just do what Austin did, to do exclamation point vote, and then you get to choose. So this is just for green. This is just for green for right now. Whenever it shows your color, that's whenever you'll get to do it. They're gonna be scheming together as wild. So the voting has closed for green. Oof. Okay. Corruption. Go lower authority. I feel like that's a little easy. Mix the entire can. Okay. I appreciate it. Muffith? Muff. I'm just gonna call you the Big M. You're the Big M. That's all I'm gonna say. Patricians plan to turn the throne into a many that could be bought and sold at will. First, they must ensure that the rule of law is crumbling. To advance that scheme, the patriots must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Okay. So the patricians is the green. So now we are on to the counts, which is purple. Out of the Muth dynasty, legendary Eastern Order leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but now while the false King Blonde Harry Potter wears the crown. So now the counts get to vote on which one they're wanting to do. It's pronounced muffin, pronounced after a terrible accident. That is crazy. Do you like money? Not related, but am I green? No, or yes, you are green. I'm so distinguished. You are distinguished. You are a distinguished gentleman. So my purple gents have voted. Ooh, we got 2 separate votes. Ooh, already getting torn apart. That doesn't look good for you guys. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I like that. Makes it easier on me. Intimidation. You guys are trying to raise stability. Oof. Okay. We see how it is, something. I hope he get into a terrible accident. The counts plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must lure spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the count must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Oh, you gotta go to 4 seasons. That sucks. Wait, does raising stability help the king? Accurate if I was purple. That's crazy. Arquetta of the proud-eyed girl lineage. Sinister southern vintner. Stands bathed in sunshine, ranting in a fury. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Okay, my grandees, what are you guys gonna try and do to sit there and stop me from claiming victory? You guys get to vote now. Don't vote on no whack ass shit. I honestly don't even know what's what's bad. Overthrow king is crazy. So I just want y'all to know this, and this is my thought. I think yellow and green are doing complete opposite things to try and win. Because green is trying to get our authority lowered, and yellow is trying to get our authority raised. If I'm not mistaken, that's exactly what's going on. Yes, rank against green. The grandees plan to make a bargain with a wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the king was considered a threat to their autonomy. I thought we were homies. I see how it is. Gonna take over their territory. That's crazy. To advance their scheme, the grandees must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Damn. I'm for corruption. I'm all about greed. Land of our homies is my motto. That is wild. You can view the region's schemes and their claimants. Claimants. When you have an heir, they'll appear on the right of this page. Their reign ends abruptly. The nobles will vote for their next monarch. This vote is between the two regions with the highest combined stats and your heir, if you have one. Okay. All my homies hate authority. Honestly, the monarch currently has no heir. Okay. Your Majesty, these upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming to crown their region's preferred. L ads, bitch. That's crazy. We're not gonna talk about who we're having our hair with. Adopt a law. You can adopt a new law that alters how voting is run. You'll be able to adopt more once a year at the end of winter. You can only adopt one new law at a time and have a maximum of 3 laws to use. Okay, so let's give our boy Soap a chance to join. Soap, all you gotta do is !join and he, she, whatever you want to put, and it'll put you into one of the 3 regions, either a count, a grandees, or a patricians. Just to let you know, so that way you're going in. I'm gonna keep it popped up on this screen so you can see. There's no voting if you own everything. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go through and read them so you guys can know what I'm voting on. Hall of Unity. +1 stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for any one option. That's kind of nice because you guys are trying to go against me. Stop the count. The timer is set to 15 seconds and the vote will automatically close once the timer is over. That puts more stress on you guys, which I kind of like, because you'll have to be more prepared to vote on what you want to vote for. But also, I'm already kind of being nice by giving you guys a count, so I don't really care for that one. Reverse voting. Nobles must... That was so loud, bro. That was so loud. So now we got another purple. Okay. Nobles must vote for their least favorite option, and the option with the least votes will pass. I kind of like that one too. So I think... Oh my gosh. I feel like you guys would scheme against me to vote on that, and I feel like I would kind of forget to not vote on the one you want the most. So I'm gonna do this one. So, and now I'm rebelling is crazy. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and continue on with our new season. The Honor Guard. We're starting there. The Honor Guard, Marshal. Now that you're a king, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? I'd like to see you. I suppose so, yeah, he's got a point. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, Your Majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What are my options? Honor guard, what's that? Let's see what our options are. I thought we were already rebelling. That's crazy. Oh, we are for real now. You don't need protection, trust me, my lord. We got purple, so we got 2. That's crazy. Offers a selection of elite guards. The count with Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose. Patricians with champion gladiators from the arena, and the grandees offer the fiercest battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel.
Bruh.
That's crazy. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. I hate y'all so much, bro. I'm about to just turn it off. We are focusing. We are locked in. We are focusing in. We're not playing a horror game right now. Golly. They'd be loyal to Clone Bubble. I have made my decision. Tell me about the Coastal Gladiators. Mercedes Death. Tell me about the Southern. So now I get to choose who of y'all I am trusting a bit more. So I feel like out of all of y'all, the person I trust the most is the Counts. I feel like the Counts are the best ones because they have the highest military. Can't redeem anything because your shitty sound alerts are out of stock, bitch. Thank God. Purple Gang. I'm glad they're out. I think this one. I think that let's just hear. king of lowborn crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. So that's green. Their skill in battle is undeniable. Can you trust them? Yeah, no, I can't. The Eastern Knights, Order of the Drowned Rose, are highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. Oof. They mostly write poems these days. Okay. What about the Southern Battle Nuns? Terrifying warriors, but they've sworn a vow of silence. So at least they won't spill state secrets. They're based on loyalty to a church is above all, even your safety. There are 3 of us in Grimace Gang. You know, and I just voted for you. And last vote, how do you not trust us? I think, because I don't have that much money. What are the odds that faction of the 2 female viewers has battle nuts? Kind of sus. That is pretty true. That is pretty funny. I wait your verdict with baited through Madison. The Southern Nuns, the Eastern Knights. I think our go-to, because these, I'm giving it to the nuns. I've decided I'm giving it to the nuns. But votes are reversed now, so if anything, you're less trustworthy now. Eastern Knights, Battle Nuns beat all others. I'm going for the Eastern Nuns. I will make the arrangements at once. I feel like I trust them a little bit more. Oh, fucking piece. The Battle Nuns arrive in the palace a few weeks later, united to you silently, their solemn steel mask betraying nothing before filing into formation behind your throne. The Battle Nuns have secured the spot. One less defiance to go. Ah, fuck! I forgot about that! Oh my gosh, I forgot all about that. Okay, that's fine. Well, it would have done it to any of y'all, so that's fine, that's fine. Missing bees. The hell does that even mean? Missing bees? Did it not play the Texas speech for you, good sir? Your Texas speech should have been read aloud on screen. Literally scammed is crazy. Your Majesty, terrible news from the east. The bees have vanished. Not the bees! No Texas speech because he he cursed. It censored it. That's wild. Excellent an outdoor picnics in peace, but my breakfast, honey, all the bees? So, how dare you tell him to move this terrible news the first time we talk? Why is he bald? Don't judge him. He's your guy. All of them, all across the east, we counts rely on the bees for our honey trade. But worse, in the east, bees are bringers of good fortune. We look after them, and they look after us. It's a grim omen, indeed, and they've deserted us. Our peasants are scared that we've offended the bees somehow. We must track them down. So, okay. How could the council help track down the mysteriously missing bees? So, let me go back over this. So, purple is saying that the bees have just magically disappeared, and we're trying to figure out how to find them. So the way we're trying to find them are bees come and go, let nature take its course, send messengers to investigate other regions, ask the peasants if they noticed anything wrong. Those are 3 options right there. The only thing we're actually is Grimace Gang gunning down everything that moves. That's wild. So you guys get to vote now. I'm gonna give you guys that chance to read over this and really think about it and go. So y'all get to vote. Y'all get to do your thing. The question is, how do I veto one? That's the real question. I feel like that's a good question. I wasn't paying attention, shit. Okay. How do I veto y'all? That's the real question. Because I want to veto y'all. Why can't I veto y'all, bro? I want to veto this. I want to veto this one because y'all messed up. Darwinism win. So it's reversed. Why can't I sit there and vote, bro? This is crazy. So everybody's voted, right? Yeah, for the most part. Except Muffin, but I'm gonna guess it's not before the start. Ah, fuck. That's crazy. Son of a gun, I should have voted beforehand. I think yellow just won already. I think yellow literally just won. Break the tie by selecting one of these options. Oh shit, never mind, I get to choose. I thought it was the bottom. You veto by putting your for social in chat. That's crazy. Muffin, I'm glad you know what's going on. Ask the peasants if they notice anything wrong. I feel like this is better. Bees come and go, let nature take it. I think this helps me, right? Farming is now fruitful. As the eastern beehives languish empty, eastern peasants start sewing bee emblems onto their shirts in vain effort to bring them back. So other nobles profit from the situation. The counts had quite the monopoly on honey. This has given them the chance to get in the market. Trade is now opulent. Trade in wealth is... Damn. Poor bees, honestly. I thought this was a farming run. It is a farming run, so... for me, but I feel like it would help y'all too much. Fear grows more and more amongst the counts whose complain about the crown cares nothing for their troubles. Defiance is now grumbling. Shit. Okay. I gotta remember what you guys are trying to aim for. I'm missing my views. That's crazy. For your first pet's name, mom's maiden name. We do not want defiance, especially for purple. So let's look at their stats. So everything's kind of changed. Defiance is going up for them, which is really bad. We need to lower that. We need to lower this one and raise that one. Oh, you can't spell bees without IP address? That's crazy. Okay, so where is my stuff? That's the real question. Stability to at least 5. So purple is making moves. Fuck. Let's look at the new baby. A new baby. Greetings, Your Majesty. Some fine news for my peasants in the south. Grandy, brown-eyed girl. Baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. Fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion. I don't even know what I'm aiming for. Good luck. Nah, yellow seem a little too loyal. Yes. Okay, so I get to veto on one of these. Okay. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it now. I get it now. The monarch marks their preferred voting option, and this gets 1 extra vote. The monarch can take a voting option off the table. The nobles must vote for their least favorite. Okay. So I get to choose beforehand. Okay, cool. What should be done to mark the birth of this remarkable infant? The king will send his blessings. The king has no time for peasants, present brats. Give the parents a bounty of jewels and fine wine. Send the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real. Oh my gosh, restock. That's crazy. Where are the Golden Region? Who will one day take over? Oh gosh, this is bad. I should have... Yeah, let's do that. I feel like we want Defiance out of here. So let's get that out of here. I'm going to veto that one. I'm going to veto it. Not this gang going crazy. Nah, I think we're good. So you guys got your ideas. I'm watching the live action Mulan, and this bee just scissor kicked out of the air. Kind of hot. What is happening? Harry Potter would be nice to peasants. I would be nice to peasants. I swear. I promise. So right now what is going on? Let me explain. I guess to go on. So each person is going to try and raise their defiance, faith, military, farming, trade, dependent. I would ask your people for purple. I think you guys are trying to raise your defiance. Yellow is trying to raise, I think it's their military or something. And then green was trying to raise their defiance too, if I'm not mistaken. Veto from the game mafia is crazy. So you guys get to vote now. You guys do your thing. Our stability is 6. We need to do something with that. I'm kind of worried that I'm getting the idea of this game, but I'm not doing great.
Yeah, literally didn't ask.
That's crazy, bro. You gotta put vote and then a letter. So put exclamation point vote and then a letter, and it'll do it. So as of right now, Frank, you gotta vote too. Do exclamation point vote and then B, and it'll put it on there for you. We want to do specific things, and if we can't, it's military and defiance. Ah, okay. It's like teaching an old dog new tricks. So military and defiance are the things that I need to keep low for you guys. Got it. Thank you for that.
I can't stop winning.
I think we're good. I think we're fine. So what should be done with the mark? Give the parents a bounty of jewels and find wine. We lost 500 from our treasury. Oh, praise be. God bless you, your majesty. The common folk will appreciate your generosity. Stability is now steady. There's another matter. They asked permission to name the baby after you. What do you think, your majesty? More blonde Harry Potters, the better. As long as the baby's not ugly. No. Uh-oh. That would get... Anyway. Let's be friends, my lord. $500 went to us. That's crazy. Is this gonna raise my defiance or y'all's defiance? I feel like it raises y'all's defiance. How do I win? Pick number 3, my lord. I feel like so. God will it, your holiness, you're most unique. None could hope to replace you. There we go. Okay, that raised y'all's defiance. That's what I needed. That's the fun part. You don't. So ask your people, ask your purple folks what they need, and they'll help you on what you actually need to do. I think we are done with everything. Make sure you don't have a defiance stat. Yeah, I realized that. So I need to try and get purples lowered. Greens is a little bit high. I wish I'd show your stats. Just vote for what we vote for is crazy. You don't need defiance. Bro, constant restock isn't going to do anything. Nobles can use their wealth to bid on any building in any region, each of which affects a stat. This is done through an auction where only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen. When the auction is open, nobles can fund with the following command. Okay, get ready. You ready? Exclamation point fund a X, where X is personal wealth. So you guys are gonna put exclamation fund A and then 5 or 100 or 200, whatever. My points collecting dust is crazy. When you're ready, hit start auction to begin the auction. Okay. So you guys understand that, right? Like, you guys are going to be auctioning, so you're spending your own personal wealth. So it's kind of unfair. The million rupees doesn't matter right now. Your thousand coins for your purple team is better. So it's kind of unfair because purple has the most amount of money just because they have the most people, and that's okay. That's fine. You know, everything's clear as day. You know, it's okay. So I'm not too sure what each person. So you get to vote on each one. Oh, okay. So the counts, you got a library and thieves guild. The grandees, you got deer park or monument. And then the patricians, a aqueduct or a theater. So you guys can go ahead and start voting on that right now. You got 60 seconds. That's a good amount of time. 60 seconds is a good amount of time. Funded D is crazy. That's all I'm saying. Funding D is wild. I fund A1000? Holy shit! Muppet really fucking wants that library. That boosts the stability. I feel like I need to get my stability lowered, bro. Hang on. Because I need my farming up, and my farming I don't think is too good right now. I really love books. Okay, let me ask you this. What kind of books are you going to be reading? This is going to really be beneficial. What kind of books are you wanting to read in this kingdom? Okay. So it ended it. I was going to give y'all some extra time. So Muffin sat there and got the library, and Girly Girl got Deer Park. So green did not get anything, but purple and yellow did. Dang, you're bringing down farming. I don't know how that's beneficial. Maybe that's beneficial to you, but not me. Then you're bringing up your stability. Okay. I'm thinking I'm understanding, but I feel like I'm also not. Okay. I feel like purple is kind of in the lead. Other than in trade. Green is really good in trade. And I think that's what they were aiming for. So we need to get green out of here with that. Oh shit, I didn't see that it brought down our farming. Hey, maybe that's better for you. Let's go for green first. Okay. A stinging problem. Having ignored the bee troubles in the east, you've practically forgotten about the situation. Until Lord Patreon, Or stamps in. His face swollen and covered with stings. That's wild. Those damn counts. I bet they sent those bees up there just to trouble us. I did wonder what was going on with your face. They've been attacking you. Oh, yes, it's terrible. By the 9th, those bees must be destroyed. No one dares to go outside. Our markets are ruined. Dravic's bones. These bees are our livelihood. If they're killed, they'll bring bad luck to all of us. So, Soap, you gotta pay attention. This is you, my boy. Then you should have taken better care of them, shouldn't you? Some choices have uncertain outcomes called challenges. Oh, shit. These can either be a random or based on a stat. The percentage shows the chance of success. Okay. So what should be done with the escaped bees? Traders, you see? That's crazy. Focus on luring the bees back to the east. Destroy the bees in the coast. Or get the church to help heal the peasants. And I'm going to allow you guys to vote on this one. I think. I'm going to do this. Throw you guys in for a stoop. So you guys get to vote on what you're wanting to do and how you're wanting to run it. So let's see how this plays out for you guys. Okay. Get the church to help heal the peasants. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. The faith run is going crazy. Hey, you guys are nice for the peasants. We care about our people on the bottom. Come on. Okay, you guys want to destroy the bees in the coast. Okay. That's what you guys are wanting to do. You're wanting to destroy the bees in the coast. I got you. That's wild. So... destroy the bees in the coast. It was a reverse vote. So you guys just reverse voted.
Trust is a hard thing to come by. How about you just trust in the Lord?
Yeah, it was a reverse vote, so you guys didn't do that. You guys killed all the fucking bees. Many counts are furious, as are their peasants. The killing of bees only bring bad fortune, and no one wants that on their heads. Still, magicians are quick to praise your decisive action. You wait to decide exactly how to proceed. Yes, raise the defiance. Mason is destroying his own kingdom. Art farming? I didn't do that. You guys did that. You voted. I literally did nothing. Let's see what that changed. Damn, it brought defiance up on y'all, but lowered it for... Oh my gosh. You guys can rebel now? Oh gosh. I didn't get to vote. You should have been ready. I did reverse it. Your Majesty, nobles of the council tension are running high. The kingdom itself is stable. Perhaps it's time we forget our past troubles and we come together as friends. What do you have in mind, Chancellor? We could exchange gifts or hold a friendly competition, a fashion show perhaps, or a game of riddles. Your Majesty, why don't we hold a vote on a team-building exercise to help you and the council trust each other again? Okay. An exchange of gifts. This is a stupid idea. Is wild. That'd be terrible. I am going to vote, and I'm going to vote on... I feel like an exchange of gifts is best for me. Rebel as soon as possible is crazy. I'm going to do an exchange of gifts, and I'm going to vote that. I'm going to vote that because I feel like that's the best for me. Oh, it doesn't just automatically vote that for me? Bro, I thought that automatically voted that for me. That is so dumb. Oh my gosh, dude. That is wild. Oh my gosh. I thought it was an automatic vote, not like I thought it was an automatic win for me. Okay, that sucks. That really sucks. This is a stupid idea. It's wild. Oh dear. Nobles of the council glare daggers at you and at each other, far from easing tension. And their suggestion has only inflamed them further. You guys are letting purple win. You guys are letting them win. You guys don't care about losing. You don't care about defeating me. Oh my gosh. Isn't it literally said in the box that it just adds one vote? I know. I was just hoping. I'm dumb, I promise. In the twisty passages of castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. There's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Oof. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. Mother, I don't want to get married. Oof. It's always the mother. Nonsense. A king cannot rule alone. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? We're into women. Excellent. I'll send out messengers. The most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Hi, yo, mama joke. Mid-game goes crazy. El mama's boy. You know who else is above the king? My mom. What women you into, huh? All of them. It's fine. Okay, and at that point, we now get to end the season. This is our third season. And I think purple's about to win. Down in the south. Bro, yellow's winning? Hang on. Can I give you... That's crazy. Candy Curly Girl's practicing her swordplay, cutting a dummy to ribbons. And you like finding a wizard to aid our cause? Nay, I'm afraid not. King Blonde Harry Potter is weak, and the wizards are satisfied that they needn't worry about royal meddling in their affairs. By the 9th, we must try harder. Only one failing their objective. Are they? It seems like they're winning their objective because their faith is so high. The Grandy's aim is to raise authority to 5 or more. Okay. As long as Mason loses, we all win. Nope, you'll be a loser too. Whatever team wins, I'm just gonna have a big thing being like, yeah, you won, but everybody else is losers. So that way everybody else knows they're losers. So like, if you lose, you're a loser. that's how it goes. I promise. You can set different levels of tax or bribes for each region in your kingdom, potentially punishing some while rewarding others. Balance the needs of your treasury against defiance changes. If a region's defiance is higher than both authority and stability, they can rebel. Oof. So if a region's defiance is higher than both authority and stability, they can rebel. So y'all are above the authority, but not stability. Okay. Lower my taxes, crazy. I ain't paying my taxes. Trade bonus. All nobles gain wealth here, but one region gains extra wealth with a trade bonus. Regions with a higher trade stat are more likely to get trade bonus. Okay, let's see how this works. So we need purple to go down. Because I feel like that just makes the most sense. I feel like everybody else having a casual treasury, a common treasury, it's nice because I mean, we could do that. we could do that. Bro is giving away all his money to purple. Better lower that tax. What if we give a cruel tax to yellow? Maybe to green. Green has a lot of money. I can get you in our region. If you do, I actually help the kingdom. Don't tax us like that. That's crazy. I feel like I can't trust y'all. I can't trust y'all at all. So let's see. Hang on. Let's look at this. So yellow's trade is so good. Their trade is so high. And raising it doesn't do good. That looks fair. I feel like it looks fair like this. Because if I lower it, then y'all can just screw me over. And green straight is so good. If you lower purple, I want mine lower. Yeah, fuck you. I feel like we're fine. I feel like we're fine. Defiance is now insolent. Okay, so now purple's authority is lower than, or purple's defiance is lower than my authority and my stability, so we're good. Look at the wealth on the right. Green has the most money. Green only has more because we didn't fund a building earlier. It is true, and that also gives them more defiance. And I don't remember how much defiance they needed. Okay, let's see what's going on with the new trend. Green greedy bitches. We saved our money. Yeah, you guys need to have a talk. I'm a rebel now. It's called investing. Noble patrician H. Bradford is here to help you. Your Majesty, they want to sell you a crab. What? Of course they do. Of course they do. The latest trend along the coast, Your Majesty. Britons have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as a fashionable pet. The creatures are so rare that one can now sell for as much as a mansion. Steel green 1000. That's crazy. They're so rare that one can now sell as much as a mansion, bro. Well, I'll send them in. Dude, okay. The trade is so high. If we keep letting the trade go higher, it'll be a bad thing. But if we send them away, it'll make their defiance go up. So, you could have won our loyalty, but you have an enemy. I feel like that's not true. I feel like I would have still had an enemy no matter what. So I feel like we're gonna give y'all a chance. Thank you for seeing me, Your Majesty. I know the price is steep, but I assure you these crabs will only up in value. Buy the box of crabs. Don't waste everyone's time. I'll make the sale illegal. That is crazy. Send them away. I said I would have supported you if you lowered our tax. What if I buy your crabs? If I buy your crabs, you gonna do anything? Or am I gonna turn you away? Make it illegal? I feel like making it illegal would do nothing but just have them defy me. I feel like turning them away is probably the best option. Making them illegal is not really beneficial to me. So I'm just gonna turn them away. Honestly, what is the kingdom coming to? Honestly. Yeah, I feel like that didn't do anything. That did not help y'all at all. I feel like that did not do anything. Let's see what you guys destroying the bees actually did, though. Lord Patrician arrives at the council session in disarray, still covered in bee stings. August Majesty, we must deal with this bee menace quickly. The horrible little creatures are stinging our soldiers half to death. Yes, you can have my crabs, buy them. Okay. So the council must vote. Seek out a magical defense. Consult a wizard on the matter. Manufacture equipment to smoke out the bees and poison them. Oof. How the bees, my lord. The bees, my lord. Well, damn. Okay. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to vote yourselves here. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna veto or reverse voting or anything like that. I think the best option. Okay. I have my idea of what would probably be best for me, I think. But I'm not too sure. So I'm gonna give you guys that chance to vote. So you guys can now vote on what you think. And remember, you're trying to help yourself. Screw the other people and screw me. That's really it. You're trying to make sure the other people don't beat you, because they're better than you at that point. And all I'm saying is I hate you. All I'm saying is you want to make sure the people are happy for your people and not somebody else. Get rid of these bees. Thought we already got rid of them. That's the crazy part. So we are getting rid of the bees. The bees are getting poisoned. Manufacture equipment to smoke out the bees and poison them. Patricians purchase poison and equipment. When the villagers get to work pumping the huge bellows, thick clouds of nauseous gas smoke pour out. Trade challenge succeeded. It's decrease. Bro, your trade has gone up so much. Fuck. In the coastal lands are littered with dead bees crunching underfoot as the market days return to normal and the stings slowly heal. You congratulate yourself on a job well done. It's now peaceful. AR stability is really good. Dude, they are tacked with fucking with trade. I should have taxed y'all. I should have really taxed y'all. Funny because my video is so far behind. Our trade didn't increase. I used my personal money instead of your money, Mason. You're welcome. You're a true king. Maybe I need to let you in. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You're securing a powerful alliance. And you're still talking about taxing us more? What the fuck? A part of her life to have and to hold. Don't forget. Dude, honestly, the alliance comes first. That is wild. Your brother leads you to the Great Hall, where she has arranged 3 portraits. Isos for now, each is covered by a cloth. Wait, I don't even get to meet them? Alright then, let's see the eligible bachelorettes. Okay. What is Yellow talking about? They only 1 trade lower than us? I feel like I've already forgotten what you guys are aiming for. I feel like green is trying to go for trade. Purple is trying to go for defiance. And yellow is faith, if I remember right. We don't even get to meet them? Nah, we're gonna see our bachelorettes. She whisked away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Marcella, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Argent Knight 6 dynasty. Apparently I had a hell of a time getting her to smile for this portrait. Oh, she can't smile? That's lame. Got a laboratory installed in her castle and spends most of her time there conducting bizarre experiments. The other counts think she's mad because she treats the peasants far too nicely. Okay, hang on. She's treating the peasants nicely? I feel like she's an intriguing candidate to see what all the fuss is about personally. She's all right. My personal goal is to trade increase. we just want to trade, not sus. El King is crazy. On the coast we have Arena, the wealthy Harris. It's a Lord Patrician in Or's estate. He had a reputation for honesty and fair-mindedness. That's rare along the coast. She loves to lose her fortune betting at the arena. The common folk hate her for some reason, but who cares what they think? I feel like it could be worse, but it could be a lot better. And finally, from the south, Cardosa, the eldest daughter of the curly girl lineage. She's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with the competence, right? She dislikes city life and spends most of her time out hunting with no one but her horses for company. And she's got grand plans by all accounts. She wants to change the world. Sure, not bad. Peasants shouldn't be treated kindly. They are poor. But peasants are peasants for a reason. She's nice to peasants. Disgusting. I would choose the gambler. Bro, that is wild. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions. We'll gain a lifelong alliance. I feel like we know what to do. I don't remember which was Mitch. Fuck, I don't remember which was which. Hang on. I think it was this one. I think this is the one I wanted. Yeah, there we go. That's what we wanted. We wanted their defiance to go down. There we go. That's what we needed. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. There we go. We wanted their defiance to go down. That's what we needed. Now we got us a goth girl. Bro, goth girl goes crazy. I don't know how the farming is going for me. I don't know how that works. I don't know how farming really works. Do I need to get one of y'all to high on farming? I'm not too sure. Fuck you, king. It's crazy. In a Dindy Seaside Tavern, 2 patrons of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Good news, my friend. The palace officials have been accepting my bribes. They're becoming more and more open to corruption. What are you getting in return? Oh, not much. A better seat in the council chamber. Access to the king's rooms when he's out. That sort of thing. The important thing is that the king's staff are getting used to selling their principles to the highest bidder. So what next? Palace staff are one thing, but the true prize would be the loyalty of the chancellor and the rest of the king's inner circle to do that. We need to demolish the respect for the king. Kingdom is in chaos, so they will see the king as an incompetent fool and be much more open to our bribes. Like goth girl's name of a goth girl? That's crazy. To advance their scheme, the patrons must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Fuck. Oh, our stability is 9, dude. You ain't getting that. You gotta get our stability lower? Oh, dude, that sucks for you. Yellow has to get our authority higher. Oh, I see what's going on. That's not good. Oh, hell no. So I need to get it lower for you guys. And everybody's on 1. Okay. Things are good. They got 1 scheme level though. So right now, green is in the lead. And then yellow and purple are tied. Okay. I need to focus up. +1 stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for any nobles vote for the monarch's choice. They gain. Nobles can change their minds and vote for it. I'm gonna just choose that one. Okay, we're in a new season. It is spring 949. Let's see what the screaming nightmares is going on. Night after night, you suffer horrible nightmares. Every time, indistinct golden-eyed people shriek in agony, leaving you waking up, choking for breath. The effects of the nightmares creep into your waking life. Lack of sleep makes you stumble over your words during council meetings. When you fall asleep during dinner, your mother shakes you awake. Authority is now ineffective. Fuck, why did our authority go down? Oh my gosh. Come on, Harry Potter, what on earth is going on with you? It's horrible, just need a little nap. No sympathy then. I need to try. Now when you're shedding more of your dignity every day, servants are talking. You've been waking up screaming for weeks. It just won't do. What will the nobles think if you get wind of this? It's hardly proper. Now what are these nightmares all about? You explain the dreams, her eyes widen. I understand. It's a real affliction. There's a mystic connection between royalty and bees. Sleep is a bridge between the two. So we shouldn't have killed them. Let's kill up some peasants. That's wild. They're likely upset because of you destroying their kindred. Suggest you make a formal apology. Anyone tell me these things. How do I do? Speak to them in their dreams. I think that should sit them. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Now we get on and do something about this. Night, you fall asleep as usual. Once again, the terrible screams surround you. Driving into your school, apologize to the bees formally. Flowers. What do you think? 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 What We want this one. As you make your assurances, slowly, painfully, the screaming fades. As soon as you wake, you have a word with the chief architect about replanting the palace garden. No problem, Your Majesty. I'll have the gardens bursting with flowers, lickety-split. Lavender and foxgloves are planted all around the palace. You're not sure if the bees got the message, but the farmlands across the kingdom flourish, and you suffer your nightmares no more. Okay. So the coast is now farming is fertile. No bees equals no flower. The kingdom went down another 500. Everybody went up a bit. That's a good thing for me. Like, me helping you guys farm is good. Okay. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. That's what we want. Okay. Where'd the bees come from? I made them myself. Your August Majesty. Scholars and great thinkers of the South have invented a new farming implement. Some kind of horse-drawn machine that automatically reaps and threshes a grain. They call it a weed eater, and it's revolutionizing agriculture. It would be of great use to us in the coast. Our farms are struggling to keep up with demand, you know. We'll not share the design with the likes of you, Coastal Leech. Our people worked hard on that machine. We deserve to reap its rewards, not you. When Mom B and Dad B love each other very much. That's a good one. Okay. Okay. So we're going to veto this one. Defiance goes up, but farming goes okay. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Good. You're here for voting. I'm gonna give you guys time to read and think and do what you want to do. Go ahead and have it typed out so you can go ahead and send it in as soon as I click start vote. You gotta wait until I click start vote for it to actually accept your vote. So go ahead and read. I'm gonna give you a little bit. And let's begin. Give you guys your chance to vote real quick. See what you guys say and do. Golly. Where's the Randy distributed design? I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more time. We're missing out on 2 votes, so I see. And Muffin, I'm gonna give you your chance to vote. I can't lie, the music in this game, fire. Okay, that is it right there. That is it. Son of a gun, bro. That's fine. Should the designs of the Southern reaping machine be shared with other regions? Compensate the grandees for the invention and share it with other regions. That's what you guys decided. A fair price, I suppose. Some grandees' wealth has increased. Treasury is now 700. Damn, I'm going slow. My stream is lagging behind 30 seconds. That's why I'm giving you guys some time. I'm giving you all time just in case. They're integrated. When the grandees are satisfied, as everyone else who produce a brand new wheat eaters for their farms at lightning speed. That's what we need. That is what we need. Bro, I might win this. That's all I'm saying. I think that is it. Oh, nope. The royal wedding. We are having a royal wedding. My bad. Wedding to Marcella is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Marcella at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Then I pronounce you king and wife. Why wouldn't it be queen, king and queen? Is that not a thing? King and queen? Say AKHing. That is wild, bro. So stability is now serene, authority is now dubious, defiance is now aloof. Defiance is now ordinal. Okay. I feel like things are going good. I think things are going good for me, other than my money. My money is terrible. By the time you find yourself alone with Marcella, it's past midnight. You've never felt more tired. Did you see the 8 crows perched on the church tower as we walked into the cathedral? A dire omen. True, we just got married. I'm sure there's nothing we're in. Marcella said that. Oof. Let's do that. Instead of cheering up, Marcella takes one look at you before bursting into tears. The peasants have the right idea. They get married for love, not for politics. Oh, to live the simple life of a commoner. That you actually enjoy being poor. Your life's not so bad. There. We're both in this together. Oof, come on. Showing my riz real quick. Comfort Marcella long into the night, listening as she expresses her doubts and fears. As dawn breaks, she falls asleep on your shoulders, exhausted. Bro, she liking me already. She liking me already. Come on. Got the goth baddie already. the goth baddie just falling for me real quick. It's gonna be like Beauty and the Beast. Don't let her crack. It's gonna be straight up gonna be like Beauty and the Beast. It's like she thinks I'm like the worst person ever, but I'm actually a good guy. You know, that's just how it is. From the east, Count Muffin is hosting a dinner party in his castle with a few distinguished guests. Plans are going better than expected. The spy master thinks that all is well in the kingdom. Thanks to her lack of attention, I made a fortune selling weapons to the Ashmedean Empire, even though it's forbidden. Jealous of the scenery? Honestly, it's kind of fire. Things are proceeding better than I even ever imagined. Our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own loyal agents. Indeed, the honor guard are incorruptible. The watch are another story. The king can't pay them. They will look for money elsewhere. We need bats in our kingdom. I'm jealous of the dead peasants. That's wild. The next stage of our scheme, the counts must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seats. Fuck, our treasury's already bad. That's fine. That's fine. Wish more peasants were dead and poorer. Okay, this is what's going on right now. Most of these upstarts are saying they have a right to the throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming to crown. Our currently has no heir. So we have no heir right now, which is bad for us. The kingdom's treasury to 1,500. Raise the kingdom's authority to at least 5. Lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less. So I'm just letting you know that is not happening. There's no way you get it down 6 points in 2 seasons. There's no way. Raise the authority to at least 5. Where's our authority? You could get that. You could get that easy. Bro needs to tax high. Get that money up. Get your money up, not your funny up. Like, honestly. Everybody's about to get taxed. Let's see. Positioning rare agents. Marcella. Ah, blonde Harry Potter. I've come to ask a favor. Recently purchased a very rare regent from one of my alchemical studies. Zycurian Black Pearl. Limitably, it's been delayed. Lower green tax. We're actually able to do our goal anyways. That's crazy. I was buying it from Mobilitation's HM. Could you ask them about it if you have time, of course? I'll look into it. Most pleasing. Let me know how you fare. You summon noble raptures to the council. Chambers the next day to talk in private. Greetings, your august majesty. What can I do for you? There's something for my wife. Regrettably, I can't give you the black pearl just yet. These pearls are worth quite a lot at the moment, more than any simple white pearl. Supply has dried up ever since that merchant vessel sank on the way back from the Balamir. Are they after master trader? He reads the art of the deal. My point is, I'm afraid the price that the queen consort paid will no longer cover the cost of the item. But you had a deal. I'll pay for it. We cannot pay for it. Our treasury would be so bad. Oof. 50% authority. That's literally just giving you guys 1. That gives you 1 more. That raises it up, which gives yellow another point. They're not the issue. We need to worry about them. So purple is our worst thing. Right, I'm doing no such thing. I think you'd have a hard time convincing the other patrons of any wrongdoing. Damn it! We failed. How about a slight discount then, since you are the king? Look at Marcelo. 800? You said a deal. You literally raised it. You raised the price. You raised the price by 100. What do you mean? That's literally like, bro. Well, that's decree. That's also your money too. Fuck you. I should oversee your broke ass. Harley's in prison now, bro. Priscilla receives the Black Pearl before her weeks and she is pleased with it. Well, the other nobles clamor and grumble about the unlawful arrest. We have to have a strict fist. Join the council. That's great. How about a discount? Double the price? Yeah, honestly. Let's see. Treasury almost empty, your highness. Where the hell did it all go? What do you suggest we do? For raising taxes, we have precious few options. We get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels. Or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold. Or so I've heard. Rebel is insane. I own the royal mint, don't I? Make more coins. That's really good. Why don't I just do that? Get a hefty loan from a Save It Golem bank. Time to crack on some tombs. Sell off some of the royal jewelry. No wealthier nobles. Yeah, like honestly. It's now 10,700 at the royal. Begins trading out new coins, allowing you to pay off several old debts. Hell yeah! Look, hey. Yeah, have a good time with that one, purple. Bad news, Your Majesty. A new reef has been discovered, which is overflowing with millions of jeweled crabs. Crab prices are crashing catastrophically. How could this be? The entire kingdom will suffer financially, Your Majesty, with the exception of a few patrons. Seriously, a noble, the very same patron who first began the crab craze, recently sold all their crabs at a huge profit just days before the crash. So some counts' wealth has decreased, some patrons' health has decreased. Damn! My boy Rich! Something must be. Curiously, no. Okay, something must be done. Someone in your council discussed the crab price crisis. Many assembled nobles have invested heavily in the crab market. They are casting furious glances at the patricians' benches. Let the chaos begin. Oh my gosh. This is it. Let's see what's gonna happen. So trade will go down. What even is that? Is that like defiance will go up and our stability will go down? Literally, hang on. Did he steal your money too? That's crazy. You're a part of it. He literally just took your money for no reason. So you know, I feel like this is a call for you guys. I'm gonna give you guys the chance to vote for yourselves. You guys get to vote for yourselves on this one. This is y'all's own thoughts and stuff. we're gonna arrest the second H. Bradford. That is crazy. That'd be wild. This is where it's at. I'm gonna give you guys plenty of time to vote. You guys have plenty of time to vote. You're good. Right now it's 3-2. Okay. Bail out the failed business along the coast. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's do it. I don't like that because it gives green another green boost up in trade. That's fine. Trade is now monopoly. Defiance is now aloof. Treasure is now 700. Your help is appreciated by the patrons and the many ailing industries that are propped back up. Let us never speak of crabs again. Did green just win? I think green just won. No, because they haven't got their stability points. Okay, so we're good. This is just helping them with stats. Okay, I got it. We have Monopoly. This is crazy. And that's all the things we can do this season. So now on to the next season. Recruiting a wizard. Down in the south, Grandy Curly Girl is practicing her swordplay, cutting a dummy to ribbons. Suddenly, sky turns black. A flash of light, a boom of thunder, and a figure stands there where the charred scraps of the dummy used to be. I am Athmoral, Wizard of the Storm. Speak your peace, mortal, and be quick. I thought we might have a common goal. The king has been overstepping his bounds recently, hasn't he? This is undeniably true. Watching from the clouds, I have observed many grave injustices committed by the king's minions. Technically, precepts of magic forbid me from intervening, but alas, my colleagues abandoned that rule long ago. I suppose I gain nothing from keeping to it still. One thing though, you must deal with the bees on my behalf. Did you say bees? Yes, on this plane, they're simply insects, but in the world of dreams and magic, they're powerful and intelligent, call themselves the dreams of being. They have an innate fondness for royalty and sometimes protect monarchs from magical interference, but they won't harm non-magical folk beyond the occasional sting, so you can deal with them. For the next stage of their scheme, the grandees must lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less in 4 seasons. That shit ain't happening. That's my stuff. Okay? Give yourself a chance to look at this. Give yourself the chance to look at this. Hell, now what you doing? Burn the witch? Burn the witch. Burn the fucking witch. Honestly, get her out of here. She summoned Storm from X-Men. She literally got Storm to come help her. I feel like that's cheating. Like, you should not be able to get Storm to come help you take over a kingdom. That's literally unfair. So let's give a helping hand, everybody. So as of right now, Yellow's goal is to get it below, I think it's at 14 or so. And right now it's at 24. So you got to get it down 10 points in farming. Purple is trying to get 1500 or less in treasury by the next season. And green is trying to lower our stability to 4 or less by the end of next season. So let's go ahead and start the auctioning. You got 60 seconds. So I believe in you guys. Give you guys your chance to spend what money you guys have and want to do. An opportunity to see what you need. And if I remember correctly, this is a bid. So you're purchasing stuff in other people's land. So you have to beat the person that bidded on it first. So if you're not beating the person in bid, then it doesn't matter to vote on it. And that is it. The bidding is over. Time is up. Y'all waited just slightly too long. Y'all waited slightly too long for it. I'm so sad for you guys. It was ready. Y'all were waiting until the last second to try and see if anybody voted for stuff, because y'all could have voted basically nothing and got it. That's honestly really smart. If y'all would have got that, that would have been crazy. That'd have been insane. I'm not gonna lie. If y'all would have actually got, like, especially like the funding F1, like for $1, and you would have won it, that would have been insane. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go for our heir. Our heir to the throne. Your marriage to Marcella has grown strong and steady like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. Very happy, thank you. About a while as expect felt more like a life sentence than a wedding. Your happiness is as important as fulfilling your duty to the kingdom, but I'm glad you found a way to have both. Heir to the throne is wild. I meant heir, okay? My bad. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. Heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. My wife and I will have a child together, and I'm pretty sure I have a bastard child lying around somewhere. I'll make my youngest cousin my heir. I plan to adopt a low-born child from the orphanage. So let's have a baby. The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. Yeah, boy, let's go. We get into it. An exotic. Let's see what's going on. Original Soap strides to the council chamber, brandishing a clay pot from which grows a long leafy plant with floppy yellow flowers. Our expert farmers have discovered a new kind of plant, Your Majesty. I thought you might like to name this exciting new discovery. Someone's baying. Planty McPlant face? The Royal Ivy. Rebel? Why are you trying to rebel? Stuff grows wonderfully. It tastes horrible, but the farm animals don't mind. I suggest we grow it in the east as livestock. A whole month off is crazy. Perhaps it would make a nice addition to the palace decor. Okay, we're doing another vote. Doing another vote real quick. What should be done with the newly discovered plants? Seize the royal ivy crop from the accounts and plant it in the palace. Cultivate it in the east. Ban the crop. It could be dangerous. So these are the ones you guys can go for and everything. So you can either ban it, do those two, all that kind of stuff. So there you guys go. You guys get to vote. I'm gonna give you a second. I shall be back. Let's see what you guys do by the time I get back. I'm interested. I am interested. I see. So you guys really want that to go up. I see how it is. We banning it. It's been a long movie. Banning the crop is crazy. So your nobles voted for ban the crop. It could be dangerous. Son of a gun. Council are disappointed with the decision and start muttering about the king's unwillingness to embrace innovation. Science is now grumbling. Is that it? Dang, we already finished this season too. Damn, okay. So let's go ahead and... Oh wait, no, we're missing one. Hang on, am I blind? Oh, right here, right here. Yeah, the Mulan live action is kind of terrible. I have lower taxes now. I don't think we've gotten a vote in a while. Enjoying a quiet game of croquet with croquet. Wait, I'm gonna say that's croqueting with Marcella. When Grandy Curly Girl marches across your lawn, arm in a sling. On the 9th, look at what your foul beasts have done to me. My foul beast? Your swans, Your Highness. Curly Girl, I'm afraid your arm is likely infected. You will be dead before dawn. What told you this tragic fate? I was having a lovely stroll in my new deer park when I was ambushed by the feathery white spawn of the 7th god himself. Broke my arm with one blow from its wings. Do something for me and I'll do something for you. Hey, yo, what do you mean by that? King, you own every swan in the kingdom. You're responsible for the injury. I demand justice. Technically, do own all the swans in the kingdom, your majesty. That's been a law for at least 100 years. That's crazy, dude. Owning all swans is crazy. That is wild. But I'm not sure this means you're responsible for the actions of said swan. Of course it does, you buffoon. Bitch, I will hit. Execute the offending swan is crazy. I'm gonna cast a veto on this one. And then do that. Sure. Give you guys a chance to do that real quick. See what's going on. Execute the swans is crazy. I don't know why you don't want your trade to go up. That's just all I'm saying. This really is the king's fault. I appreciate you guys. That's all I'm saying. I had to go to work. I'll catch y'all later. Hey, take it easy, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Muffin, that's Ian's. It's all up to you. You gotta clutch. You gotta trade up. It threatens my monopoly. Dang. I think that's everybody. That is everybody now. Voting has closed. Y'all really said this isn't my fault, so I appreciate that. You taking leave of your senses? If you don't teach this fowl a lesson, other swans will be emboldened. Swan attacks will put half the council out of commission. Just you wait. I already got what I wanted. Did you already win? How what did you want? No, I'm scared. It's not about the money. Oh gosh. Sitting on a bench outside a sun-bleached villa, two patrons of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Birds are singing. The market's in full swing. Do you hear that? On the wind. You can make out the laughter of children playing a game. Ah, yes. Delightful. Delightful. Wrong. It's horrible. The kingdom is totally serene, and our plans are in ruins. The king's advisors are happy with his rule. We can't buy their loyalty yet. Believe me, I've tried. Aim is to lower its ability to 4 or less. Dude, y'all aren't getting that. I'm sorry. Hardly have I guess. The darkest depths of an eastern forest count, Muffin has gathered his fellow plotters around a mossy stone obelisk. The palace watch won't accept our bribes. The treasury is practically overflowing. They don't need our money. I suppose they ran straight to the spy master to blab about it too. Damn our luck. Is this the end? Best investments are never profitable to begin with. We will bide our time and strike again when the king least expects it. Comes to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. Damn, that's another tough one. So, I feel like at this point, we do that. Maybe my ducks feel like the entitled swans are taking up all the goods. My tax I paid for the bees myself. You know, I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I'll help a homie. A cruel tax. We solved your problems. I don't know. Damn, what the fuck? We be homies now? That's wild. See, because if I increase theirs, the treasury will go up a good bit instead of going down at all. Rebel is wild. You are by yourself, so I'd feel kind of bad. But lowering it by so much is not helpful. I didn't kill you, you just broke your arm. Dang, okay. Gunsuckers, idols are gullible. Merchants for 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. We owe a favor. I feel like this works. I feel like this works. Right? That earns us money though. This earns us money. But we don't need their defiance to get up higher. Rebel harder. I feel like this is the best plan because our treasury will stay good. I'm sorry I had to do it to you, Muffin. Probably got trade bonus. Sodomize the king. Defiance is now insolent. Okay, we're fine, everything's okay. Everything's taking place in purple. Oh my god. Illicit trade. Oh my gosh. The plant you banned, Your Majesty, the royal ivy. It's such a fast-growing crop, and the flowers are so beautiful that people have started selling it on the black market. They're smuggling out of the east in bulk, and it threatens to disrupt the balance of trade across the kingdom. Yo. Send soldiers to intercept the smugglers. Legalize royal ivy, but tax it heavily. Oof. Our military. He is 100%. That means we would get it. What do I want? I want that one. That's the one I want. That's what I vote. I want that. I want to burn any royal ivy to be found. That's all I want. I just want all of it to be burned. It must be destroyed. Bro, no way y'all sit there and agree. Muppet, you switch sides now? I love it. I love it. This is how a true king runs his kingdom. A true king runs his kingdom like this. That's all I'm saying. I think C would have been better for you. No, it would not. Because this increases everybody's farming. Or I guess just purples. That's still fine. We have purple out of 10. Rush clearing teams sweep through the east, making room for other crops in their wake. Thankfully, the royal ivy dies back in the flames. So I think that was more beneficial for me because we're trying to get our farming up. Sucks for yellow. They aren't getting their goal. Yeah, that does suck. Burn after you roll it. Yo, I feel like it's really hard for y'all to win. To be honest with you, I feel like it's kind of tough for the nobles to get some of their stuff. What's yellow's goal? Your goal is to get farming low, and right now farming is insanely high. The elderly Countess Iolanda, a cousin many times removed of Count Muffin, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90. Would you believe? Why are you telling me this? A veteran than most of us get. I'm sorry. Friend of yours? Let's see. Not at all, Your Majesty. She was very wealthy, however. But she could have spent more time on her accounts. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrabbling for estate. Countess Iolanda was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course, the estate should be mine. My late great-grandfather used to play back with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family. Why would he leave it to greed? Hang on. That's a pitiful claim. Give the estate to Count Muffin. Give the estate to Lord. Leadership the estate amongst the eastern peasants. Claim the estate for the treasury. I feel like this is super unfair. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this to make this fair. Because this is unfair to Muffin. So either Muffin gets it, the eastern peasants get it, or I get it. Because I feel like it's unfair. It's unfair for Muffin to be the only person So I'm giving them a fighting chance. Either way, it helps the treasury. So you guys can vote now. You guys can vote. Go ahead and vote. I think you guys are doing amazing. I understand, Muffin. Don't you worry. I would vote that too. That's just me personally. I would vote A. I would vote A. You know, that's just me personally. I feel like A is a really good choice. We'll give our other two patrons a chance to vote. You know, that's only fair. So they have their turn at voting, because we are fair and diplomatic people. Okay, I'll take it wrong. Voting has closed. Claim the estate for the treasury. The treasurer is delighted. The nobles are far less so. Defiance is now grieved. Defiance is now aloof. Democracy was a mistake. Democracy might have been a mistake. Wagons quickly roll in from Countess Island. It's a state item with expensive fur coats, old chalices, and antique ceramics. All these new riches crowd the treasury, but give it a charming atmosphere. Missing nobles. You do have some missing nobles. Your Serene Highness, a number of Christians have gone missing in the east. They traveled to original soaps, so to negotiate a trade agreement, but they should have returned weeks ago. The Hatrians never even made it to my lands. Most likely got lost. The east is a dangerous place. Who's gone missing? Anyone I care about? Where could they have gone? Middle of a strangely seductive I'd add. Mason had a dream one time that the estate was mine. Nah, it's ignore that dream. Just north of my estate lies the Mulpatter Forest. To the west, the Twilight Lakeland, and to the south, Valerian's Haunt. I like to live remotely, just wonders for the soul. Who's gone missing? Anyone I care about? Your patrons are missing. Aspen, Printrinola, and Lord Shit, or I'm certain there's some kind of ploy in my original soap. In a few months' time, they'll quietly offer us a ransom. Oh, hell no! Blood and stars, don't be so foolish. We'll find them. We just decide where to focus our efforts. Let me get more relaxed for this one. So let's see. It was promised to him 3,000 years ago. So the estate she might, so they kidnapped me. They literally knew. They knew it was happening. So I feel like this one is really just up to y'all. This is like hardcore up to you guys. Like some of them are really up to me and you guys, but like this one's just really up to y'all. Let's see if you can find herself. Is this you saying, "Hey, I'm here, by the way. Come find me. Come get me. I'm here." This is you literally being like, "Hey, I swear I'm at this place." I do like the idea of D. Dang. Okay. I feel like we have an understanding of what we're doing. What if we just find D? That'd be crazy. I'm sorry I didn't be time to vote. It was already done for. It was already over with. An attachment of elite trackers are sent over the vast lakeland to search for you and Oren and the other patrons. They're found safe and sound, camping at the shoreline of an especially large and spooky lake near the middle of wilderness. I think the night they found us, your esteemed Highness, a few of us were losing our minds out there. I don't know how the counts stand it. Damn, bro. How far have we gone? How far have we gone into this? Like into the seasons. Already have the maximum number of adopted laws. Please choose one of the current laws below to replace. Stop the count. The timer is set. Call for unity. +1 stability of more than 50% of votes for any option. How nobles choose to vote is hidden from the monarch's view. I like that. I'm going to give you guys this one. And I'm going to take away the monarch's vote. I think that is more interesting to you guys. And I think it'll be more interesting to me. So now it's literally... I think there's 5 of y'all. There's 5 of y'all here. And y'all are basically all voting for what you think is best for your people. So you don't have your partners to back you up. I like that a lot more. Ever since I got back from the East, I felt terrible. What is this? And Mom says it's my dead time. I don't know. I feel like we're getting close, but I don't know. So if something gets 3 votes, you can just call it. Yeah, basically. That's what I'm thinking. Headaches, nausea, terrible dreams, even mouth ulcers. I bet my Ateshi chess set that it's some kind of curse put on me. Dude, they originally hated, like, they were sitting there hating original, so council must do something where the East got me messed up, honestly. Ask the church to identify the curse. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna give you guys this. It's a anonymous vote. So nobody knows who's voting for what. So you guys get to vote for whatever. I knew the plague was upon us. Okay, maybe we do know what you guys voted for because I can see it in chat. But that's different. I guess they didn't think about that aspect. And neither did I, so... I think it's thinking that whenever you do this, there's a lot more people to lift the curse of magic. It would only really work if you had like a ton of people, but that's what I'm thinking. I think it would work. Like there's a war like just nearby, much to the chagrin of the church, who hadn't noticed him until now. He lives out of giant chipped old shell that says once belonged to a turtle god of the sea. Or you run in Twitch mode and use the site. No, I'm in Twitch mode. I don't think there's an option for it on here. That's okay. There's like no time at all. Well, as soon as a vote gets 3 votes, it's basically over with, unless someone else joins. Your crust, alright, you'll be dead in a week unless you return whatever it was you stole. How did you... I thought the skeleton would just be a nice souvenir. You stole a skeleton? Bro, that's fucked up. Bro, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, you stole a skeleton? I was curious. It was just sitting there on the lake shore. Must return those bones to the east. Destroy the remains. It's mine. Let's do this. Those bones are put in a pile and smashed to pieces. The skull screams loudly as the deed is done, much to everyone's horror. Let's freaking go. This was profane and unacceptable. That was the spirit of an ancient Isa. Oh, hell no, we messed up. One who cursed me, don't forget. Hang on, defiance is 0 for them. Is that too good? Dealing with this, your esteemed highness, I can now rest easy. Did I just give them the victory? Is defiance being at 0 good or bad thing? Kind of like you now, actually. Hey, what's going on, PGper? You are a part of the Grandees. There you go. Welcome, welcome. As you ordered, your majesty, the royal mint has churned out thousands of new coins using cheap gold-like metals. The treasury is technically replenished. My genius is almost frightening. I sense a butt coming. The good times roll. Let's do that. I like this. This is going. But it's also devaluing the currency across the kingdom. A loaf of bread now costs 100 times what it used to. Uh-oh. Something must be done. If this gets worse, our currency will be worthless. Uh-oh. There's nothing wrong with this. Let it continue. down that one. I'm gonna do a good old veto on that one. Adopt an entirely new currency and declare the old one illegitimate, or adopt a foreign currency instead. Those are 2 votes, by the way. So let's begin the voting. And I'll give you guys a little bit more than 30 seconds because I feel like the stream gets lagged behind a little bit, you know, just because that's how Twitch is, plus just how internet works. So we give you guys some time. Taking your butt to it, that's crazy. Let's see what y'all shall vote for. Where you shall take our kingdom. But you're not helping Yellow's goal at all. I'm sorry. Your goal is my goal. And so it's hard to sit there and help you. But it's okay. You now have a new yellow teammate. Bro, I hate you so much. P Jeeper is here to help you. P Jeeper is gonna vote on something good, and it'll be fine. I know he's gonna lead the way for you guys, and y'all are gonna conquer everything, and it'll be all okay. See, he's literally backing y'all up. It's already going good for y'all. The voting has closed. We have adopted an entirely new currency and declared the old one illegitimate. This is not gonna be good for me. My treasury is at 0. That is terrible. You guys just gave purple a win. I'm sorry your ears are bleeding though. Talk to the mods. Predictably enough, absolutely everyone from the lowest peasant to the highest noble is outraged to find their money is suddenly worthless. Oh my god, I think we just lost. Oh my gosh, bro, I think we just lost.
I can't stop winning!
Muffin, that's crazy. I can't believe you just won. The resulting chaos makes buy banks difficult and fraud is rampant. Riots consume every major city. I know I vetoed the wrong one. I think we've lost. I think we've lost.
Bruh.
I'm sorry. There's wildfire. There's a chance to redeem ourselves. You crazy up the royal ivy burned to prevent smuggling. But in one town, your soldiers heaped up all the royal ivy in the main square on a particular windy day. The fire spread and half the town was burned down by an accident. The citizens are in uproar. When I should rebel? You shouldn't. We're good people around here. You shouldn't rebel at all. Never. Treasury is too low. Oh my god. Okay, guys, this is all you. Falling fast. Uh-oh. Let me turn down the alerts so I don't get ear destroyed. That way I can save P Cheaper's ears too, just for him, you know. Don't print money, kids. Printing money was not a good idea. It was working for so long, bro. We had $10,000 and then things were looking so good. I feel like this is how like America really is. We're just like, it'll work out. Dang. I think everybody just voted for that. Okay, we all know. Inflation's a bitch. You're not wrong. Word spreads that you're unwilling to admit your mistakes. A king like that, rumor has it, will not remain on the throne for much longer. Authority challenge failed. Hey, yo. Yeah, is that bad? Oh my god. Defiance can't go higher. Authority is now dubious. That is really bad. So at least you're not hearing anything about Royal Ivy anymore. Everyone's too busy complaining about you. Uh-oh. Homeless just buy a house. Uh-oh. Defiance can't go higher. Uh-oh. And my stability and authority are so low. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Put out defiance up by the bush. I need to. Luck is with us, my friend. The palace watch are in our pocket. They took our money gladly. The king can barely afford to pay them living wage. Music to my ears. Soon the throne will be ours. Indeed it will. But now we must plan our next steps. Oh shit. It's really just up to you, Muffin. Oh my gosh. That is wild. It's really just Muffin. Muffin has won the entire thing. Oh my gosh, this is not good. This is wild. King... Wait, what was it? King Blonde Harry Potter has died. Uh-oh. Over the next few months, we'll have our troops infiltrate the capital. Disguised as beggars, at my signal to gather and storm the palace in the dead of night. The bribed watch will open the gates. Our soldiers will murder the king in his bed and have our claim on the throne before sunrise. Ruthless, I like it. But what about the patrons and the grandees? They'll call us usurpers and rise up in revolt. Not necessarily. My friend, if King Blonde Harry Potter's rule is weak enough, we can persuade them to accept anything. Or hear me out, we rebel? No, PG, you're not supposed to rebel. You're supposed to be on my side. For the final stage of the count scheme, they must lower the kingdom authority to 2 or less. Uh-oh. At least one region has entered the final stage of their scheme. Oh my god, if they pass it, they'll win the game. There are some exceptions. 2 or more regions pass the final scheme stage, the winner will be decided at random. Oh my gosh. Stability, authority, or treasure hit 0. And a final scheme stage passes at the same time. The scheme takes priority. Dude, oh my god, if a rebellion ends with a rebellion win and the final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. The monarch can only win in ambition events, which will appear after you've acquired an heir. I have not required an heir. I'm screwed. I was so close. I think I literally just had to get you guys to 10. One or more regions are able to rebel as their defiance set is higher than both authority and stability. Get an heir? I can't. I'm pushing out duds, bro. If rebels get 1 or get more victory points than the loyalists, they'll win the game. The loyalists get more victory points than the rebels, they'll put down the rebellion and continue the game. And then the heir from yellow. I'm sorry. Multiple regions rebel and win a vote between the 2 rebelling regions with the highest sets will determine the successor. Important. Rebelling regions have their own or their schemes paused. Regions with a high military stat are more likely to overthrow the monarch with a rebellion. Stability, authority, or treasury hit 0. The rebels will win the civil war. So, right now you're all loyalist. Defiance is too high on 1 or more regions considering rebelling. Rebelling will stop the region from advancing their scheme, and they can't be taxed or take part in normal votes. So right now, everybody's a loyalist as of right now. Slow needs to be 6 or higher. These 2 are looking to rebel. This is going great. This is awesome. This is let's just so we just continue. Here it is. Tilted a single gleaming coin. What is that? What's that? The treasury is in entirety. There's nothing left. Your Majesty, you're broke. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Treasury is now 1. Woo! Oh, why my servants are gone. Have you looked under the throne cushions? That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, something rumbles like thunder. Now what? Oh my god, the soldiers in the armies and even the city watch, none of them have paid in months. They're marching on the capital. They'd better grab your things, Your Majesty. Face the end with her head held high. Come on. Come on. You ride out atop a pure white stallion to face your rebellious soldiers. They're piling through the streets like a tide, shouting for your head on a pike. They don't resemble a trained army at all, more like a mob decked down in armor. Don't they have any loyalty to their king, to their kingdom? Yes, times are hard, but they could see it in their hearts too. Your words are cut off by an arrow to the sternum. You topple slowly off the horse and are trampled by 1,000 sturdy boots as the soldiers rush forth to loot the palace. Oh my gosh. Now you see what kind of man you are. Having left no heir, it's up to the nobles to vote for your successor from among the clans. You only hope they will keep the kingdom more stable than you did. Loot the palace? What loot? Yeah, you're gonna go there? That is wild. Well, you guys get to vote now. Whoever gets there first gets the 1 gold. It's crazy. It's a vote. It's crazy that Muffin's not even on there. I'm not even gonna lie. Splitting gold between an army. Splitting, like, you gotta sit there and cut it up. And so it's like literally nothing. Oh, we gotta, oh, you guys gotta leave it to me? Bro, it just randomly gave it to him. They have more people to vote. Not, it was 50-50 and you won. Broxy, you missed it. Broxy, no. Bro, Broxy, you missed it. Holy crap, that was insane. That was a last minute just turn of events. Oh my god. Out of money and facing an uprising, King Blonde Harry Potter confronted out his mutinous soldiers only to be shot with an arrow. The Count's attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered and a number of arrests were made. Count Muffin ended his life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. The attempt to woo Hethmorl in the southern cause was doomed to failure. Eventually, the wizard, bored of these mortal quabbles, flew up into the clouds, leaving Grandee Curly-Girl without help. The patricians leapt into the power vacuum left by King Blonde Harry Potter's death, and Aspen took down the crown with the council's blessing. Let's go. Thanks to our friends of the East. Line HP, the Brokeback. Dude, honestly. So the game lasted 2 years and 3 months. We had a wife, Marcella of the East, who did not give me any children, which I'm kind of pissed of. But our successor was Monarch Aspen, which was a green guy. They kidnapped me and we became one. That was wild. Continue deciding you may now continue a game. Completed games will create saves.
You just
we
made me
continue the
bust.
story of your dynasty.
Thanks.
I appreciate it, King. I appreciate it. Next stream you play as Queen Aspen. It's my dungeon. You know what happened in there. Your second game will include dynasty events which continue the story of previous events. Your nobles return to their previous regions and keep their wealth. GG, my lord. Thank you so much, Muffin. You're goated. You're so awesome for that. Now I'm upset because we have the potential to have Broxy and our boy freaking PGper to actually participate and do stuff, and it actually be spread out and even, and run it back. But also I know it's gonna take another 2.5 hours. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't. I know I can't. Next time the coast only gets stronger. Yeah, next time we do this, you know, we might just do it next week. I might just do it. I might just run it back. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I might. Next week's gonna be a busy week. I forgot about that. I will not be here next week. I just woke up. Broxy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll stay for a little bit. Tomorrow, I could probably do tomorrow. Tomorrow could work. Tomorrow, same time. Hey, I appreciate it, PG. I appreciate it, buddy.
Bust. Thanks.
I think that'd be fun. I think we run it back tomorrow. We change up the teams a little. we go back to voting so you guys can vote on who's actually going to be like the three the three regions, and then once we do that, that'd be pretty cool. Tell me, recommend you goated games. Yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. I thought this was a really good game to play. I thought it was a lot of fun. I think that would be super cool, and I'm actually gonna give you guys a treat. I feel like that's fair. I'm gonna give you guys a treat and it be fair. We're gonna do a new dynasty. We're just gonna go through this part just so you guys can see, and I want you guys to really just see the groups again. So I'm pulling this up so you guys can see the people. Couldn't join last streams because my wrist was fractured, and I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. It's okay though. I understand. You know, like, I don't expect you to be here for every stream. You know, I love it whenever you show up. It's always fun. For all the other streams if I can. I hope you get to show up tomorrow. This game was a lot of fun. I'll explain it, kind of, if I can. Right now, I'm gonna give y'all the option though. So for tomorrow, I'm gonna give y'all the option of voting for what teams you want, which regions you want right now. So then, if people show up tomorrow, they're gonna be kind of having to do what you guys chose. I'll try and join all the other things. Okay, so we got blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red, purple, and green. Purple, and then green. So I'm gonna give you guys the chance to vote on that because I feel like that's just fair. That's fair for you guys. So what is this game about? So I want to resume as green. I got you. Well, you guys get to vote it. Basically, we'll do an elimination. So this first one you guys vote on, we'll add that, then we'll eliminate it, and I'll write it down somewhere. So Broxy, I'll try and explain this a little bit. Basically, you as the region, or you as the Twitch chatter, get to play and choose which region you want to play as. And I'm hoping you guys are seeing the poll. Are you guys able to see the poll? Let me know that too. But basically, you get to choose a region, and you get to choose how you want to win. So yeah, the extension poll. I'm sorry, the poll extension. I'm sorry. So I think you click on me or something. There's somewhere to vote. It's cool to see different storylines and great if chat wants to roleplay. Tomorrow I'm not going to be there, so my vote doesn't count. No, just go ahead and vote. People who aren't here, they're gonna be fine. So Roxy, back to describing. So you get to choose a region, and you get to choose how you want your people to win, whether that be wealth or military or stuff like that. But basically, your goal is to get your people to that goal. I clicked on green on the poll. I'm doing actual role playing. I think that'd be a lot of fun too. Like at least like a good little bit. So I think that'd be a lot of fun. Take it easy, buddy. Have a great night. I hope you had a lot of fun and sit there and have a good night. But Broxy, if you go online actually and just look up King of the Castle, it has a little website that kind of describes how the game is somewhat works. But if you're able to tomorrow, and I know that's a little bit kind of dependent, but if you're able to tomorrow, you'll probably understand it a lot better once you're actually seeing it and stuff. I was here for chaos and roleplay, and the king just goes, "Hey, let's print money." Hey, that was pretty chaotic. It ended up getting you the win, I thought, but then you didn't win. So I feel like it was pretty good. But so Proxy, basically, like, these are the regions right here. And so like the regions that we had just then were the purple, yellow, and green. And I am the king. You were an amazing count. That's all I have to say. But so as king, I am trying to win in my own way. That game I chose farming, so I was trying to make it to where the 3 regions were high-end farming, which, so basically there's numbers on the side, and you have to, like, for each region, and you have to try and get them up or down, depending on what kind of thing it is. So, like, there's Defiance, which if it goes too high, they can defy and rebel against the king, which is what I obviously don't want to happen. Or there's like farming, like I said, and I want that to go up so that way I can benefit from that. And so you kind of just choose. Like, here, I'll wait. I'll show it off a little bit. We'll get to see a little bit of it. So the winner we got so far is purple. So I'm gonna end that. I'm gonna write down purple. So our first region is purple. See, what I think is gonna be fun about doing it tomorrow too is right now you guys are like, you had your teams, and then tomorrow they might be totally separated. Like, you won't know who you're with and who you're not with. I should have been a Tomb Raider, to be honest with you. I think tomorrow is going to be more interesting because we have a rough idea of what we're doing. At least I do. I think for the most part, even though I did not win, I feel like I had a good rough idea. So I hope it goes well. But we are doing another vote for the rest of the colors. Right now, purple is one of the regions that is going to be on there. Now, Broxy, since you're here, you got to tell us the story of how you fractured a wrist. Because we obviously need to know that. Tell us the story time while we're voting. Damn, we got a 3-way split. A blue, a red, and a green. We just need one more vote to split it. Oof. A red out of nowhere. Okay. I'll give y'all a couple more seconds to vote and everything on it. I kind of wish there would have been a red. My weak ass tried to catch a highly inflated basketball. The more you know. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna judge you on it at all, but oh shoot. Red and green are tied, so we just need one more vote. After one more vote, we'll call it. I feel like that's fair. My friend threw that really hard. That's a shitty friend, I'm not gonna lie. The rest of us will viciously judge you, though. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're not judging you on the basketball being thrown. We're judging your friend on throwing the basketball so hard. I feel like we have 2 winners. We have red and green. It's a 40-40 split. I feel like red and green are people that we have to have. I feel like that just makes sense for tomorrow. Blue... Or actually we can't because we only need one more. Dang, so we need one more vote. Actually, we'll just do... I got this. Too easy. Boom. The final vote. It's either red or green. You guys get to choose. He did because I told him to. You were like, yeah, throw the ball at my hand as hard as you can so it'll fracture my wrist. It should just be red and green. I think so. I think purple, red, and green. I think that's our 3. I think because I just realized that we only had one written down, which was purple. So I think our things are good. So tomorrow, our teams are gonna be purple, red, and green. I'm writing it down so I forget, or I don't forget. But our teams are gonna be purple, red, and green. Yellow is replaced by red then? Yeah, basically. That's like the only major change. But these are going to be our people for tomorrow. And actually, shoot. I'm sorry. I'm going to do this. This is going to be so much better. if it'll load. I think we should just go ahead and create the game because I think we can continue the game. I think we can literally create our stuff, create the regions. You guys can join in, and then I can sit there and just do it. 2,000 years later, I don't know why it's so slow, but I guess I can talk while that's doing that. So let me do this because it looks more professional, I guess, while this is loading. So I think the plan is to actually have Mason talking. I'm sorry. So I think the plan is for tomorrow. So right now we create the party or the regions. Oh yeah, you guys, you can enjoy Donut Homer. But we create the party, and then just everybody join in, and then you're set for tomorrow. Sit throw as hard as you can and boom. Just so you know, 411. Don't judge skeleton. I'm not gonna lie, kind of a short king, but that's okay. Let me relaunch the game because it's taking too long, and I'm not gonna have you guys wait on me for that. Like that's not fair. But anyway, donut has healing power. That's crazy. So I'm just gonna have you guys go ahead and choose which reason you want to join, or even just I guess randomly join because it's just random. Okay. Let's do this. Random lets you own the game. There you go. So a new dynasty. Our new dynasty name is going to be... So our monarch's name, that's what we got to start off with. We did blonde Harry Potter last time because everybody said I look like blonde Harry Potter. Blonde HP the second. Blonde HP the second. Sure. Add 6'7" is wild. Our dynasty name 6'7". The 67th. Monarch Blonde HP the second of the 67th dynasty. Whatever. You know, we'll give it to you. King Blonde HP the second of the 67th dynasty. We're playing on Twitch because we like you guys. Our teams are Barons of the March. The Barons are brash, rural lords famous for their diligence and fondness for hunting. Huzzah! The Counts of the East. The Counts are ruthless aristocrats steeped in secrecy. Allegations of forbidden rituals are unproven. And Patrons of the Coast. Patrons are wealthy seafaring merchants noted for their cleverness, skill, and negotiation and ornate mask. I mean, really passing over PG for suggestion. Biggest of the Diggest dynasty. I didn't even see that. I like that more. I'll change the name. Biggest of the... Oh, but that's a... I got you. Blonde HP the 67th of the biggest dickus dynasty. There you go. Great. Monty Python, great. Didn't watch too much of Life of Brian. I think I did once or twice, but definitely does not beat the Holy Grail. So this is the point where you can join in, Broxy, by putting ! join, and then it's he or something. I think you put like extra. Yeah, that. Put that. Little bit of this, little bit of that. So whenever you put the ! join, and then whatever, you join a random region and stuff. So we'll give it a second. So that way everybody's prepared. And who knows, maybe we'll have more people tomorrow, so that way it makes it a little bit more interesting with all the regions going against each other. Because I feel like, realistically, Muffin should have won that game. I feel like from what was going on, Muffin should have won the game. But at the end of the day, That is not what happened. Green ended up winning the game, and it's okay. It's fine. I feel like it worked out. I'll wait for one more person to join before I do. Oh, okay. You're just trying to sit there and get your person. Hey, it's fine though. Hey, it's okay. I think tomorrow, as long as we have 2-2-2, like a constant 2-2-2, I think it'd be fine. I think it'll be fun. So we'll start it like this. I felt like going. I feel like Muffin, you won. In my books, you won that game. That's just me personally. So you guys are here doing your stuff. Have we even voted yet? That's the role. We haven't done anything. I take it as green and purple collab win. Yeah, kinda. I see it. So I guess I should hang on. I should explain. Oh, that's cool. It saves them. Oh, that's so cool. Let me explain real quick. I thought it saved it. Does it not save it? Is it really gonna sit there and switch you guys back again? Or is it gonna put y'all in the same spot? I thought it kept y'all in the same spot. Or do I have to get to a certain point? Okay, so it saves you guys in the same spot. Okay. So really, this is just for you guys to save your spot and where you're going to be tomorrow. I really just want to show this off to Broxy. So that way, if he shows up tomorrow, he kind of has a good idea. And I appreciate you guys for sticking around and letting me do this, especially for him. So basically, Broxy, what's going to happen is we're going to sit there and better refer to me as Count, my lord. W, man, I try. So these are the 3 regions right here. Always watch a game on TV. That is very true. You could do that so you get a rough idea. So tomorrow we'll start off and I'll have to do all my stuff for the capital. But whenever we do that, it will give you an option in choosing which category you want to win in. So like you could win by having a high score in faith, a high score in military, a high score in farming. After the stream, I got you. But basically you just get a high score in that and it helps build you up. And then also you're kind of wanting to go against me while also going against the other regions. So like getting my treasury down, my authority down, my stability down, stuff like that. I'm hoping I'm explaining it a little bit okay. We only played 1 game. I'm gonna go find another KOTC game to play in. All right, PG, hey, appreciate it. Hopefully we sit there and see you tomorrow, buddy. It should be 9 p.m. Central Time, so hopefully we'll see you then. But yeah, Broxy, that's kind of the idea of it. So if you get the chance, sit there and watch a little bit on it. You don't have to, realistically, just because like you'll kind of understand as we're playing and everything. So I mean, that's a little bit honestly how it's gonna go. But I think you'll enjoy it. You'll have fun with it and everything. And I think tomorrow us actually kind of playing more into our roles and stuff is going to be a lot more fun. So no, I got it. You'll enjoy it. You'll have fun. So I think that's going to do it for tonight. Did you post a vid about it? This in your YouTube? Not yet. So I'm going to honestly probably post this one that we just did. I'll have to edit it and stuff. But that one might take a little bit to edit. I don't know, 2.5 hours of editing that. But we'll have to see on that one. We'll kind of see how it comes out and stuff. But I hope you enjoy the game and stuff. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, you're gonna do great. You're gonna do great editing it. But I appreciate our boy Austin, which is you and or for recommending this game. Goated. I appreciate Muffin for being here for the most part and explaining the game and how it goes and stuff like that. Awesome. I appreciate it. You're goated. Great person always. Even though this is your first time being here, I still appreciate you a lot. And Broxy, I'm glad you were able to show up. I always love seeing you. Yeah, Masoner is my editor in chief. But I hope you guys sat there and enjoyed and had a fun time. Y'all have a great night, day, morning. Rox, I know morning for you. Everybody else, day, afternoon. I don't know. Good night. It's good night for me. So I hope y'all have a great night and enjoyed the stream and stuff. So if you guys want to sit here and chat in the chat for a little bit, I might respond for a bit. But honestly, you should send him some posts since I have a chat. Nah. We're just gonna.